Hey, welcome everybody to our YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna show you two Olight bike lights. First one, the newest one, is Gotorch X. This is really beast of the light, and I'm just gonna slightly show you this one that it's also very new, but not the newest one, Alti 2000. That one it's really light, more for the road bikes. So let's first concentrate on this beast. Gotorch X. Both of them are 2000 lumen lights. So one thing is sure, they're gonna provide a lot of good light for you. So let's open this beast. This is brand new, just premiered, if I'm not wrong, day or two ago. So let me open it. Okay, here we go. Gotorch X. This is a high-performance LED light source with a maximum output of 2000 lumens that can illuminate your entire field of view while riding. Of course, it provides not only a bright hotspot, but also a wide spill, and it can go up to 250 meters. So, okay, Olight is thanking us for choosing them. This light is also very unique because, as much as you can see here, you have a light and then you have a separate battery case and battery that comes with it. So these are the connectors. So this is then the huge battery pack. This is the high capacity battery pack with USB Type-C port support, 18 watts, supports 5. So you will see here in the box you will get everything that you need. There is a huge capacity battery pack that you can mount on the frame of your bike, and it has the USB-C charging port that you can use as a power bank to charge your cell phone or a GoPro. On top of that, of course, you have all the accessories that you need to mount this battery pack and the light on your bike frame and also on your handlebars. You have charging cables, and basically Olight provides you with absolutely everything that you need to comfortably using this light and to properly mount it. So light, it's really great. It has the big button on the top that it's easy to use even if you're riding your bike with the winter gloves, you know. Just one click on that bike light and it starts automatically. One click and you turn it off. It's very simple. Combined weight of the battery pack and the headlamp together, it's around 500 grams or 16 ounces, exactly 1 pound. So if you're riding the mountain bike, that should not be a lot of extra weight. And if you're riding a really light carbon frame racing bike, that maybe it's too much weight, maybe not, depending how you look at it. But one thing is sure, you will get a huge capacity battery and also a handlebar light that it's very powerful, 2000 lumen, very simple to use, and you can mount it with these GoPro compatible mounts in a very firm way, which will basically allow you to ride with that bike through the forest on your mountain bike and through the bumpiest roads and paths out there in the nature without any fear that you're gonna lose the battery pack or the light itself. Because when you mount the battery and the light on your bike, it's very firmly mounted, and that's great because not only that you have tremendous power and tremendous battery capacity, but it's also you have a very firm way how to fix this thing on your bike so that you will never. Gotorch X is, of course, compatible with any GoPro mount. So if you have some of those equipment on your bike, you already know how to attach it. But here you will get all the necessary pieces, you know, and you can use them to mount the Gotorch on your bike. One nice touch also is that they provided these nice rubbery rings, you know, that you can put right here so that you don't scratch your bike handlebars if you are mounting this thing on your handlebars. Those you have very this one was very thin and this one is really thick, so depending on diameter of your handlebars you'll be able to use one or another. Of course, both screws and Allen wrench are right here, so you'll be able to mount it properly on your handlebars and not scratch anything. And this is kind of important because we all love our bikes.
Of course, I had no idea, but look how slick it is. When you turn on your light, everything is in the manual, you just have to read it. When you turn on the light and then you go to your battery pack, you press this thing and it tells you immediately how much of the juice you still have in your battery. That's very convenient, super simple, but also damn effective. And all of that is in the manual, so there is a lot of tricks in this manual how to properly use this battery pack and the light to really get the full power of it and every single feature out of it, so that you can use it up to the full maximum potential of this combo. So let's mount it now on my bike and let's check it out. Hi everybody, after 2 or 3 minutes of installation of the Gotorch is completely done. So let's check it out. Battery on the frame, cell phone right there on the stem of my bike, and the light itself right here at the front of the bike. Beautiful, beautiful blue rim on the bike, size perfect, not big at all. GoPro compatible mount right here, so it really looks sleek. Look, this is the Trek FX carbon frame bike, so it's very light, very sleek. It's not a beefy, heavy mountain bike. So even on a race bikes, this thing looks fantastic. Very small from front, side. And now let's check it out. So this is the port for Ulti 2000 that I was using till now. Maybe I'll switch to this. This is the way how, for example, you can mount your cell phone, and the battery is right here. So when you need to charge your cell phone, just unplug this thing, plug it in your cell phone, and you're ready to go with additional little cable. I think that you have to have this. So let me now for a moment remove my cell phone so that we can see actually the full setup. Okay, didn't break the cell phone. That's great. So light is mounted here. Oops, sorry. This is the GoPro mount, goes nicely here. Then you have a cable from the light. Cable, it's kind of really long, so you can mount your battery wherever you want and you will have enough of the cable. I had even too much of the cable, so I wrapped it around the stem of my bike, and it's awesome because it really does not create any problem. I can steer my bike however you want, and it's right there, doesn't create any problems. Perfect. So even the dumbest 2-minute installation and you already have your setup properly mounted and it works flawlessly. Now, how I mounted the battery, I decided that I'm gonna mount the battery right here on the top of the frame of my bike. You can choose any other position you want or you like, doesn't matter. Olight provides you with 2 of these silicone bands to mount your battery, and I can tell you, for the mounting you will have to spend some energy, because first when you mounted it right here, that's easy, then around the bike frame, and then on the other side, and here you really have to kind of force yourself to fix it. But once when you do that, it's so fantastically mounted with a rubber underneath so you won't scratch your frame. It's so nicely fixed that no matter what kind of bike rides you have, what kind of vibration you're gonna get through the frame of your bike, this thing will never fall off. And now let's show it how the Gotorch looks like in a real life. Look at this. From a front, very streamlined, just one tiny little circle with a beautiful blue rim. It looks gorgeous. On a side, also fantastic. Almost nothing, just a small tiny light, and the battery pack almost invisible right here on the frame of the bike. I just simply wrap the wire over the handlebar and it works and looks great. When you want to turn it on, one simple touch and it turns on, one simple touch turns off. Fantastic. Really looks super cool. Look at this, perfect. Now let's check it out how it looks like from the rider's position. I'm right now on my bike and it looks great. Battery pack is right here. You can barely see it on my bike, and the light is right here. Every time I need to turn it on, just one click to turn it off. Pretty simple. It's super small. It's nicely mounted here
with this compatible GoPro mount. And please disregard my Olight Alti 2000 mount that it's right here. I didn't want to take it off because of this video, so it's right there. So it's pretty cool, looks great, doesn't take a lot of space. You can mount it all the way to the middle of your handlebar so that it's perfectly streamlined with your handlebar. I like that, so that everything gets nicely packed in the middle of the bike. It gives some kind of nice look, and everything gets streamlined that way much better. I like that as well. And like I said, battery pack, it's almost invisible. Look, you really have to kind of check it out where it is to be able to find it. So let's have a ride and let's enjoy. Oh, I wish that it's already night, then I could actually test it, but this is just like a little test in a live condition to see how non-intrusive all this setup is on your bike, and you will get a lot of light with it. So that's awesome. I really like it. Doesn't make my handlebar and everything much bulkier. The frame, battery mounted on a frame, it's hardly visible at all. So I like that, and I like the capacity and the power of the light. So this is 100 lumens in the back alley. 1000 lumens. You could see everything. Let's turn 2 grand, 2000. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Really a lot of light. You could see everything. You turn day into the night. This is phenomenal amount of light. Let's go back to the 100 lumens. 1000 lumens actually. Turn it off. Tap it one more time. We are back in 100 lumens. So now let's quickly do one more experiment, completely dark. This is one of the darkest spots right here. And let me tap it just slightly. Boom, one slightly little tap, and immediately it's 100 lumens. You could see a lot, and that's not bad. Then if you press it and hold it for a second, turns into the 1000 lumens. And now you could really see the entire forest right here in this park. And then I'm gonna click it a little bit more, and now 2000 lumens. And you could really see everything. It's fantastic light, provides tons of light. It's really great. So you could see everything. It's a really strong, powerful torch. And with this huge battery that it's right here on my bike frame, you can't even see it. You have enough of the capacity of battery, enough of the juice to be able to run this light for an hours. And that's fantastic, especially if you go bike camping, if you're doing a lot of biking during the night, if you're traveling the distance. This will be fantastic light for you. Now for the end, what do I think about this light? It's fantastic. Once when you accept the fact that you have this big power bank attached to the frame of your bike, and if you live with that weight and with that power bank, then the light itself is wonderful. It's a super simple, it's actually a dumb simple. This little LCD on the top of the lamp is fantastic. What I also like is that it's super simple to use. You basically have that day mode and you have the night mode, and that's all that you have. You tap it once lightly, you turn it on into the day mode, you press it and hold it for a second more, it turns into this night mode of 1000 lumens. You touch it lightly one more time and you are immediately on 2000 lumens, which is fantastic. And then when you're done with it, you simply just touch it and it turns off. It's super simple. There is not 20 different modes that you have to study. It's super powerful. Capacity is fantastic. Also, as a little addition to my conclusion, I would like to say that this is probably the most powerful light that I ever used on my bike. Produces tons of light. It has the great spill, but also goes to the really long distances. And also, I was just right now on one of the busiest streets here in my town, and there was a lot of traffic, a lot of cars. and the street was actually lit very well. So in those circumstances, if you have a light that is not powerful enough, simply all the lights around you will actually make your light be relatively invisible to cars in the traffic from any directions. So when you have such a powerful light like this one, then this cannot happen. You're simply gonna be so bright that everybody will see you.